In the middle of downtown Boston lies the Omni Parker House, the longest continuously operating hotel in the country. Having run for 163 years, it only makes sense that the hotel has some history behind it.
We have an invitation to Abraham Lincoln, inviting him to a dinner in honor of Thomas Jefferson's birthday. He did not make it, but his wife did. This is the door that was in Charles Dickens' room. Ho Chi Minh, he actually was a baker in the turn of the century, in the early 1900s.
But famous guests can be expected in any hotel with a rich history. What makes this one so special? 2 words: paranormal activity. Everything about the hotel just seems a bit off. Its location next to 2 different graveyards, the old-timey design of the hotel, even down to the silhouette paintings that line the walls. The hotel is just one hedge maze away from being the spitting image of the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. And the house, albeit pretty, definitely has its fair share of hauntings, and we were determined to find out why.
We began our tour on the 3rd floor, as that was the location of the infamous Room 303. We had found that a number of people have experienced strange occurrences around that room.
The bell would ring, the elevator would be brought to the 3rd floor, it would open, and no one would be there. And so they'd go, oh, okay, it's a glitch. And then it would happen again and again.
From the elevator stopping, to bathtubs turning on and off unexpectedly, and even ghosts appearing in mirrors, this floor is known to be the most haunted. But the 3rd floor isn't the only part of the hotel that is the focus of strange energy.
The 10th floor supposedly houses the ghost of the man who founded the hotel, Harvey Parker. He doesn't try to scare anyone though, he just wants to make sure everyone's having a great time. The mezzanine floor mirror is believed to be haunted by Charles Dickens, famous writer and resident ruiner of English grades. A number of people have reportedly seen him strolling through the mirror.
Quite a few stories, however, have been fabricated and are only inventions of the imagination.
We still had one question. Why do these stories continue to be told?
I think it has to do with the age of the hotel. Being the oldest continuously operating hotel in America.
People enjoy the idea. You know, like why do people go to horror movies? You know, because it's like, I'd like to get scared.
After we finished our tour at the Omni Parker House, we evaluated the information we had received. Some of us were skeptical of whether or not the ghosts were real, as there's no scientific way they could exist. Others noted that they could still exist, because they are ghosts who neglect the laws of the physical realm. After disputing the likelihood of the specter's existence, we realized that whether or not these stories were true, the likelihood of them coming alive was not what made them interesting. It was the stories behind them. Think about it. The Conjuring, The Blair Witch Project, The Shining. What do all these have in common? They are all great horror movies, granted, but they're also great stories.
Ghosts themselves are a thought experiment. As humans, we are so used to being in control of everything around us that we feel scared when something else commands us. Ghost stories are used to express that fear, and in the hotel's case, make the fear tangible. That is why their legacies live on for as long as they do. Whether or not ghost stories are real doesn't matter. What matters is the impact they have on the living.
It's illegal.
Boston Green Bar.
Okay, can and will get sued. It's my piece.
Put your finger on the outside.
Might be haunted.
But it's good.
This is a mean cream pie.